Steve, how's it going? AJ's here. Welcome, welcome. Bringing in Tyler now. Hey,
There he is.
in the car.
Life never sleeps.
Oh,
Uh,
you got all your West Virginia gear on, huh?
yeah, the alma mater.
The wife laid out the clothes for you again.
Yeah, all nice and ironed.
Gotcha. What you heading back to the homestead?
Picking up the first lady from the airport, then heading back.
Ah, gotcha.
First,
Okay.
first special guest. She was like, you know what? Heard you got a podcast going tonight. I want to fly in and be a part of it.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
that's pretty cool.
I like
So does
that.
your second husband know about this?
Second husband, yeah. That Yeah, no, that'll be fun. I that was definitely one of the ideas here is to bring in guests to really mix things up. So I think that's a good way to start, a good launch pad. So we got Steve on here. Steve, I know you probably showed up thinking we were going to start doing some breaks. Well, I'll let you know that is absolutely on the table. But what we're doing tonight is we're formalizing something that we've been doing for the last couple of weeks, and that is having a couple of us on the live, whether it's me and Tyler, whether it's me, Tyler, and some friends. Jimmy's been on, Henri's been on, Mad Cactus, Jamie's been on. We've really been mixing it up, and I thought, why don't I repackage this as a podcast? Because it's always been a dream of mine to be a bona fide podcaster.
I didn't know that. See, I'm learning something.
There's a little bit of sarcasm mixed in there, but no, hey, I like to talk, and I know people like to hear me talk. So I thought why not just throw this all together? So it's going to be a little bit of a free form, a free for all. I mean, we'll fly by the seat of our pants. I'd like to mix in some topics. I think the way we'll start off the first episode, I think it's absolutely necessary that we do a little bit of an origins. Talk about
Origins break?
origins. Well, we'll break into our origins, which is more than a 7-card box, and
Ah,
we'll talk about a little bit of our history, where it all started. We've peppered it in comments and in other joint lives, but talk a little bit about who we are and where we're from and how we got to present day. Um, that'll sort of set the stage, and then I'd like to jump in a little to what Chasing Mint is up to, has been up to, maybe some things that are on the horizon. Um, and then, yeah, so I call that the newsletter segment. And then, of course, we'll get into some topical stuff, whether it's hobby based, whether it's sports based, and then, depending on how everything shakes out, obviously having guests on, and ideally maybe even having those guests break boxes, whether it's planned, unplanned, scheduled, unscheduled. But the name of the game is breaks and takes. So breaks comes first. So that'll always be on the table. Oh, this is a critical moment here.
the first lady has landed.
Yeah.
All right, I need you to put me on pause for a second. Am I on pause? Good. Oh, I missed you. I loved you so much. All right,
Yeah.
unpause.
All right. Unpaused.
They didn't see any of that.
Hi.
Hey, let's welcome our first guest.
First guest is the first lady of
Wait,
Chasing Men.
there's four people on here watching.
Yeah.
Who are they?
We got some folks.
Fans, friends,
Yeah, friends,
future,
family.
future constituents.
Yeah, new friends, old friends. It's yeah, there you go.
Giant.
How's the lighting? Lights,
We're getting
lights,
pulled over.
Are we really?
No.
Oh my God.
lights, camera, action. There's Steven from Louisiana.
Steven from
the Bayou.
Louisiana.
I messed up all this.
Lax and
Awesome.
Boogie AJ. That was a fun, what did I call it? Breakthrough that we had today. We found out that we had a mutual friend, somebody that we laxed and boogied with back in the
I
day.
saw that.
Or is it lax and bogey? Oh,
I think
is it bogey or boogie?
I think I actually
Correct me if I'm wrong, AJ.
knew
I'm
that
calling you
guy
Boogie.
that you were talking about. Ooh.
Oh, you know him for sure.
Didn't I
Yeah,
meet
I
him a
want to
couple
say
times?
you saw him,
Yeah.
visit him with him a couple of times. Yeah. I figured we probably keep
I
the
think I broke
name
bread with the
under
man.
wraps, but absolutely, yeah. So good friend, and it's just one of those small world moments that could bring a tear to your eye if you think about it too long.
Well, let's not
But
do that. So something interesting.
bogey.
Not actually interesting at all, but pretty funny. I'm always getting packages to my door. 90% of the time, they're boxes of cards, and it's like my favorite thing in the world to grab a box, unbox what it is, because we're ordering so many things. I forget what we're ordering, and I'm like, is this baseball, basketball, football? What is it? And so on the way out to get the first lady, box at the door, the right size, right shape, shook it. There's definitely items in there. I'm like, sweet. I'm gonna bring it with me, and I'm gonna unbox it on the podcast, see what new stuff we got. Well, I opened it up at a light, and not what I was expecting. I really can't even get it out now, but it was first lady's gonna do her first box rip.
Well, hold on. I did want to make a comment. I did do our first box rip of podcast history. It's a box of hazy IPAs. So got to keep the cooler hat. But what do you got there?
You can't see
Ooh,
it, but
is it pronounced
I
Lavazzo
ordered.
or Lavazzo?
Yeah, I ordered cans of espresso. So
Espresso.
I
I love a good.
I was happy and disappointed all at the same time to find this out.
Love a good
Well, they had a
espresso.
deal.
Never too strong. I love a good espresso. I have one of those Nespresso makers. It's like a little Keurig version, and I actually pour it in my coffee like a psycho. But never too much coffee. Hey, Justin
Big
Davis
John,
is here.
what's going on, buddy?
Big John is here. Welcome back, everyone. So let's jump into what I will call the origin story. So season 1, episode 1, we got to do some character development here. I think a lot of people know, but not everybody. I don't know that Big John knows. I think Steve knows at this point. Justin may or may not know. But you and I go back a ways. I would say I moved into the neighborhood in 1996. Now, we were in the same elementary school. I think you got there in 2nd or 3rd grade.
Yeah, actually, the summer of between 2nd and 3rd grade, yeah.
Yeah. So we would have been in the same school, but we weren't in the same neighborhood because when I moved from where we were, it was really just across town. So anyway, we moved into the same neighborhood. You actually had established a little bit of roots there. You and Brandon were best buddies by that point. You've been there probably a year, give or take. If it was 2nd or 3rd grade, I got there. No, you may have been. Were you there longer? 96?
Yeah, it was around 90. No.
95, 96.
Way before that.
Way before that? Because I know
I was like 7 or 8.
7 or 8.
So like
so
91,
okay.
92, something like that.
That's when you officially moved in that house?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I knew the neighborhood was older up that side. I didn't know it was that much older. But anyway, that was BC before
Cards.
Before cards.
Before well, it was Magic the Gathering back then. So yes, before cards. But yeah,
First lady doesn't know about this.
I want to say we became fast friends, but I could be wrong. Um, we probably butted heads like most kids over things, but I think it in the grand scheme of things, fast friends. But fast forward to middle school, high school. We stayed close. Went away to school, stayed close, um, and as it turns out, ended up living together after college for a hot minute. That was, and I say hot because the AC didn't work, the refrigerator didn't work, the actually the water was cold because the hot water heater didn't work. But no, we lived together for a couple of years. That was fun. But I would say that sort of the culmination of the friendship was in 2015 and 2021, respectively, when we got to be each other's best man in our wedding. So the relationship runs pretty deep, and that's sort of pre-chasing Mint, but we've been buddies for some time. So that's I would say the origin story. Then of course, if you want to jump in here, September 2021, you're dabbling in cards.
I'm
Explain.
dabbling in cards. I'm on the internet just like everybody else, and I'm seeing, Gary Vee talk about cards and all this other stuff, and I'm running out to all the retail places, and I'm picking up cards. I'm going to Panini and, picking up hobby boxes, and before I know it, I'm, thousands in, and I didn't have a plan on ripping any of them open. I was just going to sit on them for a few years and see kind of what happened. But then when I was going to buy more, I went on eBay and I was going to buy some more boxes, and then I saw like boxes. There's like listings for boxes that were like really cheap, and I didn't know what a break was, and that's what it was. I joined a break, got to my first one, and I thought it was the most exciting thing in the world. I bought the 49ers and like a Hobby Elements box. I got blanked, spent way too much money on it, but hearing them say my name, I was seeing something live on TV, and I was going to win something. It was just so exciting. So I joined a few more, and I had a good stash of boxes myself, and I was just like, let me see if I can get something like this together. I put one break together. I had, sales were crazy. They were great. Had a lot of fun. I was making a lot of new contacts through here. We were doing it on Instagram, and it was just a lot of fun. And so I did a few more breaks. I told you about it, and we brought you on board, bringing a lot of good stuff to the table.
Yeah. So I was thinking of picking up right then and there. So I think the fun that you were having was evident. It was infectious. I actually joined. Was it your second or third break, give or take? After hearing how much fun you had on the first one, after hearing that you made a small fortune on the first one, I was enamored as well, and I had kind of heard about it. But I will definitely admit that I was an outsider by pretty much every metric when it came to cards, the hobby, breaking, and so forth. But I was intrigued, both from this looked like a fun thing that we could get into, a hobby. I'm already spending hours and hours on Instagram anyway. So why didn't we make some fun out of it? And we talked about one day we'll open up a bar. We'll call it Puzzles. We had wanted to get into business together for years. So it just seemed like a fun opportunity. So I jumped in with both feet. You were a tough negotiator. I got a very, very, very small percentage of
Higher
of
than
the
you should have.
company. No,
Yeah.
we were, yeah, no, we're still in negotiations there actually, but no, I thought that we could really have some fun, and I'll say 3 months in, give or take, September, October, November, December, 3 months in, I think it's exceeded my expectations, to say the least. I mean, I thought, okay, this would be fun to kind of mess around with, but I'm already learning business. I'm already learning, just so much about how to to function in this world and frankly, a lot of worlds.
I think a lot of it is the hobby in general, encompassing the community as a whole, is just a lot of fun because it's got a lot of different facets to it. It's got that nostalgia. Everyone collected cards, whether someone gave you a pack in your like Christmas stocking, or if you actually collected them, whether your parents gave them to you as you were kids, and you wanted to pass that along to your children, or you're just a guy who loves sports, wants to have like a man cave with some memorabilia in it, or if you want to flip something. I think 99% of the people in this hobby, in this community, are awesome. So it's like yeah, it's like a hobby and a business, but it's actually fun too. There's not a lot of other things I would rather be doing with my time than hanging out with a lot of these people and getting them some good stuff. Which, by the way, is the worst part of the hobby, actually. Just because I get a little jealous when we open up a good pack of cards, and I got to see them go away because I still collect myself, and I want to keep doing that. So it's always like, I had that card in my house this whole time, and I'm giving it away, but at least it's going to a good person.
I'm
So,
right there with you. It happens pretty much anything, whether I'm joining as a spectator, whether I am watching you as a spectator, whatever it is, the FOMO in this hobby is so real. It's painful actually at times. I want to pause here real quick. Got a quick question in the chat. I don't know if Justin is still here. West Coast asked if we were doing Percy's. Yes, we are. I think he caught us in the middle of a tearjerker, so we may have glossed over him, but I know Justin, West Coast Breakers. We got some goodwill with him, so he'll probably sneak in a little later. But yeah, if anybody wants to get in the queue, we can pause for a minute. I know, obviously, with Tyler, unloading some baggage here in the near future, literally and figuratively. We can make it happen then. We can figure it all out.
speaking of Percy's, real quick,
Mm-hmm.
you got him in front of you, but both of us got. I got a small shipment in today, but you got a small shipment in today too, right? Or no, you got a big shipment in today too, right?
I did. Yeah.
Can you quickly show me what you got? Because I have a feeling of what you got, but I want to see exactly.
Yeah. So I did get some of it on display here. Actually, all of it on display. But so to your immediate left here, this is an important setup. This is actually what's going down tomorrow. This is our Thursday night. This is eBay listed. Pick your team. All 30 are on eBay now. What we got in today is a lot of the same. We're really excited about Illusions. We got 2 personals. I got 2 megas, 2 blasters, 2 megas. I got a handful of the Chronicles hangers. I got 2 Chronicles blasters, 2 Chronicles megas, and then in the back here, bright, shiny, yellow, we got some Flux blasters as well. So that's new to the menu, hot off the press, available. I'll definitely be mixing that that in. So this is a good segue. Next thing I did have up is kind of the scheduled, unscheduled, and sort of what's on the horizon here. So yeah, you saw what's scheduled for tomorrow. That's sitting right in front of me. Next Tuesday, Tyler will be back at it again. He's got the Flux hobby. When he gets back to his desk here, I don't know how this will all time out. What's the airport, like 20 plus minutes away?
Yeah, I'm probably like 12 minutes out.
Yeah. If we're still hanging and banging, then obviously you can show off some of your goodies as well. But the long and the short of it, Thursday we will have Flux hobby with a handful of other goodies, some Chronicles. I think there's a Chronicles, some fat packs in there. There's a hanger, a couple hangers. You know the lineup better than I do. What was the other juicy nugget that was in with the Flux?
It's a optic blaster box, a
Yep.
contenders
Yep. Is
blaster
that
box that it does include an auto,
Ooh.
and also a Chronicles draft picks hanger box and 2 Chronicles fat packs.
Goody.
Before we get too off course on the origins, I did want to. I'm going to put them on the spot, but the first lady, I kind of want to get her opinion in front of the live.
The world. You can see the world.
The world. What's your opinion on chasing mint so far?
Oh.
Oh my.
What's your opinion on my time with cards and Instagram?
Well, I'll go back to the beginning when we were getting boxes to our house every day, and I was like, what did I order and forget about from Target or from Amazon or wherever the heck.
Oh, it was definitely from Target.
I'm like, where are these boxes coming from, and why are they not presents for me? Let's just be real. That's for real. So then I'm opening them because obviously if a strange box comes to your house, you're not going to not open it, especially if your husband's name is in it.
You definitely get rights of first refusal.
Oh, yeah. And so I open it, and I'm like, baseball? Football? Like, what is this? Are we collecting something? And then they keep coming. I mean, it was literally like in Harry Potter when the mail keeps coming. I don't know if you guys watched, like, the 20-year reunion thing. But, yeah, it was like it didn't stop for weeks. So 25 boxes of cardboard in our garage later, stacked into a very high pyramid that I have to, like, kick through. I mean, if ever anyone needs moving boxes, we have them.
Very small moving boxes.
Trying to figure out how to display this. Sorry.
Yeah, so that was interesting. Just wondering what the heck was going on. And then it kind of turned into like a little hobby. And then I was like, well, wait a minute. I want to know what's in these cards because just walking by and knowing that there's something in there that could be like worth so much or that could be so surprising or like so rare. I mean, how can you not rip a card pack open? Like, it takes strength, and I like to investigate things, and the fact that they're off limits to me just kills me. It pains me. So anytime I have the chance and I can just get on there and like rip a pack open for somebody, I will do it because I really enjoy opening it up and seeing what's in there. I might not know how to pronounce their names that well, but I get really excited.
She'll talk about their muscles.
I will talk about their muscles and their big butts and all that. You know, they work really hard on these bodies of theirs. They're athletes. So we have to appreciate that. So that's what's in it for the ladies. If the ladies are watching, you know, they're getting up. I mean, it's like a calendar, basically.
So how I knew that the first lady was into it is
we
probably,
watched the card break.
well, yeah, we did. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. She watched some of the card breaks, and she purchased some teams. And she was just as excited as I was to turn on the TV and watch it.
Yeah, for sure.
But then she's probably done this like 3 times. She'll come home from shopping and be like, I bought you some cards, and we'll just rip them open. So I was like, this is when I knew.
I'll find a random pack. Like, it's so hard to find cards, but like I'll find a random pack like once every 3 months. at Target. And I'll buy like one of those little skinny packs, and I'm like in my car, like ripping it open, like, did you get anything cool? And I know some of the signs of a cool card, like, you know, it'll have a number, it'll have like some fabric in it. And now I'm learning more about, you know, who the cool players are and everything. But it's really cool to see what you get, and it just feels risky. Like, it feels like fun, and like, you know, you're like, ooh, what am I gonna get? I like
it is. I agree. It is. It's got a lot of elements of to it that I think you know are what's the word I'm looking for? Like scientifically proven to increase dopamine. Right? There's the risk reward. There's there's you know the colors, the lights, the flashy, the you know the nice butts, the muscles. There's something for everybody.
I have a feeling everyone who's watching can agree with the butts thing.
The butts are good.
I mean, you ask any football coach what makes a good, particularly like a defensive lineman, offensive lineman.
We said we weren't bringing Penn State into this. We agreed. We agreed.
Careful. I think AJ is he's from right down the street, if I'm not mistaken. So he might be a We Are guy.
Well,
we'll gloss over that.
Derek,
we'll gloss over that.
I know you might have had an agenda tonight, but if there's anyone watching, I don't know how you feel. I kind of want to hear some origin stories about collecting. If anyone wants to come on and share it, I'd be happy to hear that.
Go live with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
If anyone wants to tell us about their adventures, if you're a breaker or if you're a collector, kind of your origin story, come on and share it. It'd be fun.
Much better, AJ. AJ just let us know he's a Notre Dame fan rather than Penn State. Yeah, I can get behind that. There's still some funny business going on there. I don't know, man. We'll talk about that another time. But no, I agree. I've mentioned that I want to do planned and unplanned. Tonight would be a little bit of both, right? Saber, you definitely count as our first guest. But
off an airplane.
Yeah.
I mean, literally.
Yep. Jets.
And
setting.
will get.
Hold on. Can you hear me? Pause for a second.
Are you there?
You broke up a little there, but yeah, I can hear you. Little fuzzy.
I can hear us.
But yeah, no, that was about as grand of an entrance as you can have. You hear me okay?
Yeah, we got you. I don't know where I'm going. Kept telling me.
Yeah, there's no better entrance than coming off the tarmac. So you definitely get baller of the year for that one.
I didn't get to go down the stairs like the famous people do on Instagram, but they let me, go out of the little tube with everyone else. So that was cool.
Oh,
it was one step above, one step below PJ.
Yeah.
Because I think I looked at it and you were the only one on the plane, right? So it was pretty much a private jet.
That was yesterday. Yesterday was definitely a private jet. Today it was a little scary. A lot of people coughing, so I was hiding under I was hiding. I was like, oh god.
Oh, you had the you got the on-flight Snuggie?
Oh yeah.
Smart.
But I actually I got a random package today that I forgot about. We got, I think it's draft pick contenders blaster boxes with an auto in them.
Oh wow.
So that's a good little.
That's right. You got a couple surprise packs. I think you bid on some things and they ended up coming through. Or was that the
they ended up coming in.
You got a lot of goodies coming your way. I definitely, if they aren't already there, maybe this time next week we'll go through some of your inventory and talk turtles there. But yeah, I think you and I both agree it's beneficial for everyone to put the goodies on display for sure.
Well, unfortunately, I think everyone's going to be buying them before we even get to next week. If these sit
That's
for a week, I'd be shocked because
that
a
is also
blaster box priced with an auto in it, those usually don't sit long.
yeah, that is also very, very likely, probable even. Um, yeah, yeah. So that is up for grabs here. If anybody is interested, you saw what I have. If Tyler ends up getting back to the house and we want to
For like
get into
3 minutes
anything he has,
away.
but that is the first part of breaks and takes. I know this episode was a little bit more take than it was break, but um, we're looking for our footing a little and kind of setting, like I said, setting the stage, setting the tone.
Absolutely.
Let me see. Did you have anything else you wanted to cover? I was thinking maybe if we wanted to talk hobby itself, anything you're seeing out on the streets, any breaks you've done lately, things you've seen out
You know
in the
what? That's
in the
actually a
wild.
good topic. It's a good topic because, everyone is always wanting to break that next new box. And I always hear, oh, I'm tired of that box and I'm tired of this
Yeah,
box. And from a breaking standpoint, I completely get it. You've seen the cards. My hunch is most people have yet to get like the top 1,000 cards in that set though. Not all the one of ones are taken. There's a lot of like top five, top tens. But my question is, or I guess my thought that could turn into a question is, these cards only come out once. Yes, they come out every year, but that
yeah,
set only comes out once a year. So once next year comes around, those cards, as long as the player's stock is up, those cards are going to come around, and they're going to come around better than ever because some of these 2020 cards, people want to open those up and they're willing to pay more money.
yeah.
Yet 10 months ago, those are the same people saying how sick of those boxes they were. So I
No,
like that
I totally agree.
the
So,
hobby is very, very cyclical.
yeah, I was just going to say that's the exact word. Fashion is cyclical. I think that the hobby can be that way too. I do agree that they, I it's almost like golf clubs in a way where they are constantly putting out the newest, latest, greatest driver. But you get your hands on that one that works, and all of a sudden you want to hold on to that thing. Hold on to something that cherry. So I think we have a couple of things like that. But I also know that you do have to ride the wave a little, and I think we're learning that as well. So you can't always go all the way in on a product. You got to kind of play the field a little bit. So yeah, we're trying. That's, I would say, in recent weeks, if not months, I think we've done a good job of getting out in front of that. I mean, you got that illusion, you got the Illusions football box that you have off the Panini website. I mean, there's probably not. I don't know that there's a lot of people that can say that. No, excuse me. You didn't end up getting it on there. I'm sorry. You had you shot at it. You went another route that ended up working out better. But nevertheless, one of the first to get our hands on it, and that is actually one of the things that's definitely on the horizon here. We actually garnered up some really good interest last night, so I agree with that in particular. The Illusions football may not be around this time next week.
Yeah, yeah. I'm excited to break that open, and I think we have maybe 4 spots left of a random division. 7.
Yep. Breaking up just a little bit. Breaking up just a little bit. Hey, guess who's on here? B-Dog. Hey man, you're breaking up. I'm gonna take the mic here for a second. Brian, welcome. We're running a little something special here. Wednesday night is normally an off night for us, but we're doing a little bit of a free form podcast. But that said, Brian, this is a breaks podcast. So if you see anything you like, you're more than welcome to slide in. Tyler, can you hear us? I'm losing you here. We're gonna need you. We're probably gonna need you to get into a little better of a cell area here. I know there are a couple dead zones around the house. Can you hear me? Well, folks, as with anything, technical difficulties are a thing. So, what I was doing, Brian, is I was teeing up. We are actually going to be putting up a post here for Illusions football. We got our hands on a box. We actually teased it a little yesterday. So I am going to throw out a post. But if you're interested, Brian, we got some spots available. We're going to do random division, 8 spots. Again, it's Illusions football. Actually, you know what I can do? Watch this. I do not have the Illusions football. It's in Charlotte, North Carolina, but I can make it look like I have it. This is the picture here. So when we get when Tyler gets back, I'm sure he'll put it on display here. But we're doing $70, random division. We got a bite on, I would say, firm 2 and a soft 4. So I know, Brian, between you and your crew, I think we might be able to round this thing out between you, Philly. I always get his name mixed up. I know he's a New York Philly guys. Where did you pull that out of, Brian? Was that Illusions? Oh, nice. Okay. So what do you think of the product? Are you all in? You like it? Okay. All right. So I will. I'll shoot you a DM. I will. I'll give you guys dibs that there are going to be 2. There are going to be 2 spots locked and loaded, but you'll have your pick through the other 6. Yeah, I agree. We're actually running Illusions basketball tomorrow night. This is an eBay break. That's a retail box. It's 20 packs. The mega is actually 6 cards per pack, 10 packs. This is a 20 pack. And then I threw a little cello blaster action in there. But that's just a little fun, pick your team, eBay break. But this one here, the one you're seeing in the still picture that I pulled off my phone, that's going to be a big one. I want to say we're going to be lined up to do it probably on Monday. I mean, I guess over the weekend if things fall into place, but I don't want to speak for Tyler and his plans. But let's look at Monday if you're available. I'll shoot you a DM. I'll include some of the crew members on there if you want to add anybody. That'll be cool. So I know you were saying, and we do some prestige, we do some of the retail stuff. I think you like us. That's why you keep coming back. But I know you were itching for some real big boy hobby stuff, and we got it for you. So yeah, I'll get you that message, and I'll dress it up nicely. I'll do a little group message for you guys. But yeah, let me know if there's anything you see here. I'll drop the picture off here and bring back my foreground. Again, tomorrow is the 3-box break, 2-box, 1 cello, depending on how you call it. But so this is actually spoken for, but everything else, we got a new shipment in. Flux blasters, Chronicles hangers, Chronicles blasters, Chronicles megas, illusions, blasters and megas as well. And then you got the other good stuff, some football, some other basketball, a lot of baseball. Yeah, thank you. No, you were the first person, one of the first people, one of the first people I thought of when we got it. I said, "Oh, Brian says he wants the good stuff. We got the good stuff." We also have a Flux hobby, Flux basketball hobby. That's gonna be set up here soon too. Illusions, blasters, we're doing 45 for those. Flux, trying to think what we got them for. I didn't draw up my menu. You want to talk about the Flux hobby? So Tyler has the Flux hobby. That's actually an eBay break. So I don't know if you've been to our eBay page yet, checked out our listings. We have like 60 or so up now. Some of them are just loose cards, probably 10 of them or so, loose cards. And then we got the other, handful. My Illusions for tomorrow is up. And the Flux hobby, there's also an optic blaster. There's a Chronicles draft picks in there. So I would definitely recommend checking that out. I'll include that when I send you a DM. I'll shoot you links to some of the stuff that's on eBay. But yeah, I think we could do 45 for the 3 blasters we have. And then I'm going to say, what are we doing for? I should have dialed that in. I literally got it in. I cracked open the box and put it on the table before I sat down. So no, if you're interested, we can make something work for sure tonight. Otherwise, we'll get you all set up for this big hobby. So it's about 10 of. I was thinking I'd go about an hour for the sake of this podcast tonight. I'll give Tyler a couple minutes. I want to bring him back on to close out the episode. I think he gets he has a bad cell around the house, so my guess is he's rolling the old luggage into the garage now. But yeah, let's hang for a minute. Again, anybody wants to rip anything open, it is the floor is open. Breaks and takes. Breaks come first. That's the slogan. Appreciate you stopping by, Brian. Yeah, you were a part of history. Season 1, episode 1. Breaks and takes. All right, Chasing Mint admin, I believe, is back and better than ever. Whoa.
Champ is here.
Power go out?
About to turn on the mood lighting.
Oh, there we go. Nice. Well done.
I'll turn on the old lighting.
Yeah, did you see I was able to set up the picture?
Yeah, that was cool. I've not seen that yet.
Yeah, there's a little icon there. You can do that. You can't do it in the dual live, I don't think. But I've done it before just for fun in our in my weekly breaks. But all right, there you go. There's some goodies.
Yeah, this is the one we picked up about 4 of these today.
Yeah, that's
Draft
exciting
picks
stuff.
with an auto. But you know what I'm kind of still stoked on?
Let's hear it.
I still like this guy.
I know that's
Find one
good
auto
stuff.
or memorabilia card in a blaster. I
Yeah.
was pretty pumped to find those.
Yeah. No, there you got some good stuff to work with. We'll definitely have an opportunity to do some big things over the next few weeks or so. Yeah, B-Dog, Brian, interested in Illusions, actually interested in Flux as well. So once I hop off of here, I'm going to actually just put together the post for that, and then I'll dump it into a DM for him and his crew, and we'll try to drum up some spots here for that, and then I'll send him the links for the Flux hobby eBay break as well. So yeah, that's the reason for the season. We definitely want to make sure that the product is front and center. So yeah, where are we headed?
We're heading to the kitchen. We're going to see the first lady.
Where the magic happens.
It's pointing to me. She thought I was pointing the camera at her while she was eating. She was like, "Are you kidding me?"
That would have been a good prank.
Oh, it's picking up your AirPods. Ah. Can you still hear me?
Uh-oh. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Turn off your AirPods.
Oh my gosh. The technical difficulties continue.
Marco Polo videos. It's pandemonium over here.
How could you? No, it's all good. This is what I was hoping would happen. I want to fly by the seat of our pants. I want to have a blooper reel. I love a good blooper reel. Uh-oh, we're losing you again.
See ya.
Hey, there's the first kitty.
The first cat of chasing mint.
Yeah. So I like the hat. You got a little duck hunter action on there?
Yeah, this was a
little
Christmas
MR duck
present. Christmas present from the first lady.
I like it.
Yeah, she laughed at me when I put that on my Christmas list, but it's my new favorite hat.
Yeah, it's handsome. I like the color. It brings
Is
out
Illusions a new product?
Yeah.
Yeah, Illusions is new.
So do you know if is this the inaugural year? So I know with Flux, and it says it right on the box, this is the first year that Flux is out. It has been out, the inaugural edition.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Flux is this is the new. This is the hottest thing. I was in a break last night. They did this very same box that we're going to be doing on next Tuesday, and they have the last sort of bonus pack. It actually looks like a Pop-Tart, so they call it the Pop-Tart. And the guy pulled an encased Ant-Man to 25 autograph.
Wow.
So
that's intense.
Yeah, it was a heart-pounding moment. The breaker that was running the show all but fell out of his chair. It was a moment. So that alone got my juices flowing, to keep it PG.
I saw that video. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
it was intense. Agreed. So yeah, that's next Tuesday. eBay. Check the link in our bio. We do all our listings. It's the very first link on that page. So yeah, get in now.
I think we should end this podcast with a break. Can we give a deal to one of these followers on here right now? Is there anything that anyone wants to break open? We'll give you a deal. I just want to end this thing with a break.
Yeah, I think that would be the most fitting end to the very first episode.
Yeah. Hey, Big John. Anything that you saw that you wanted? NBA, NFL. We can do an Illusions, a Flux. Open up one of those Contenders or Contenders blaster boxes that have an auto in it. We'll hook you up with a better deal. Since this is our first podcast. What do you say? Anyone out there? Big John, Justin Davis. Would love to do a break for you. Get some cards. Maybe get a nice little sweet little crispy boy hit. Put it up for everyone to see.
So Justin asked how much are illusions. Are you talking about basketball? Are we talking what's in front of us, or are we talking the big break, Justin? We got Illusions basketball in front of me, and then we got Illusions football. We've been teasing that. I'm going to put up a post here. That's going to be $70 for a random division, 8 spots. But these blaster boxes, not these guys, they're spoken for, but these babies in the background, they're begging to be broken as the very first. Okay, so I'm going to move these guys to the side again. I don't want to lead anybody on. I don't want to wear any short skirts in front of anybody. So these guys right here, these are the ones that are actually up for grabs. Tyler, I was thinking 45. I did not do the math. I just got him in today. I didn't even look at the receipt. But I think for Justin to do that on our very first episode, I feel like that is a nice round number for him to do. What do you think?
No, let's go. No, let's do better than that. Let's do 40.
All right, $42. It's
no 40. Lower, go lower. 40.
All right, I'll make you a deal, Justin. If you join my break tomorrow, $40. Take it. $40.
Take it.
Take it off my hands. Now, if you're into it, I would absolutely love it, Justin. If you opened it up, it would be my first time. So $40, and it is.
I talked him lower, and that doesn't happen often.
Yeah, agreed. So let's put the breaks in breaks and takes, Justin. What do you say? PayPal.
Let's lock it up, Justin.
Oh, you know what? Darn it. I didn't put it in before, but I'll do it right now. Venmo is at Chasing Mint. PayPal, ChasingMint@gmail. And Cash App is # or $ Chasing Mint. You can also go to our bio, Justin, and click the link tree, and they're all right there.
Can I take it a step further?
No.
I'm going to anyway. Justin, you should join live and open up this break on here on camera.
I think that would be a lot of fun, Justin.
I think that'd be cool. I want to see
now,
some
you wouldn't
live
be our
reactions.
first guest, but you'd be our second guest. And you know what? Sometimes, what do they say? The early bird gets the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese.
Not heard it, not familiar, but I like it. Might even write it down.
I heard you click the pen too.
I'm excited.
We're not going out that easy, Justin. Come on, baby. Did you leave us? Is he there?
He's probably going to Venmo.
Okay. I'll give him a second.
I'm not seeing comments over here, so.
I gotcha. Yeah, he did. He did say he was thinking about passing, but he said "ha ha," so I don't know if he was joking. That stinks. You can't see comments.
Yeah, Big John, I saw his Illusions a New Product, and then I haven't gotten anything since.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Wonder if it's when I flipped around the camera or not.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully I spelled everything right there, but I just added the comment just in case. But yeah, so it's right now it's you, me, and Big John. Big John, I'll tell you what, same deal applies. 40. And that is you get every card in the box. I know we had a ton of fun last week. I think you darn near spent 40 and got a good chunk of cards.
And that's shipped too. Yeah, that's
oh
shipped.
yeah. And honestly, I'm hoping to get you on board tomorrow, and we'll send it all to you, and I could probably give you a discount on eBay shipping and stuff too, if we're throwing everything in a box. So yeah, I think there's a couple ways we could slice this.
Derek,
yeah.
I'm gonna leave and come back in.
Okay, that works for me. We're trying to get Tyler. He wasn't able to see the comments, so we want to make sure that he can see that. So, man, we got close. Yeah, it was a good time, and I really appreciate the shout out. So, you earned yourself a nice big shout out. John, if you really want to, we offered it up for Justin as well, but I'd love to bring you on the break as a guest of the podcast, Breaks and Takes, and we could make that happen. So, okay, understood. I don't want to pressure you. I don't want to make you feel bad. Delco is in the building. Welcome, Delco. We're actually on the tail end of our very first podcast. It was a joint video a minute ago, but he was having some technical difficulties, so we're expecting him to hop back on. Yeah, that's important, Big John. Definitely, we do books, songs in bed every night, and I got a 5-year-old. No, excuse me, a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 10-month-old today, actually. So yeah, we're big believers in the book before bed. Tyler's coming back on. Let's hope we're there. Quality looks good. Almost a little too good.
We'll see if I get any comments.
Yeah, so
John,
Big John did just comment right before you hopped on, so you probably wouldn't have got that. But he was saying that he might not be able to kick it with us today, but I know he's in it to hang with us. So obviously down with that.
Maybe I'll split a box with someone. It'd be kind of fun because I kind of want some cards myself.
Well, you know what? I did pick up. If you really wanted to jump into some onesie twosie things here. So I picked up some packs. Oh, that was a stretch. The other day that aren't spoken for.
Whoa.
And that could be just something cutesy. We know Absolute Score is 40 cards.
Dang.
And then yeah. Chronicles. If we don't do that one, I may throw that into a break. But Score, I mean, I could do that one even on the house. We can figure something out there. But yeah, that one was that's just a nice little fun pack.
Yeah, those are cool looking.
And they'd be up for grabs for you too, John. We don't have to do the big $40 packs. I know these are the guys you got down with this past week. That was the first time I pulled a memorabilia card from
Ooh-wee.
so that Joel Ayayi. That's a mouthful there. Washington Wizard, actually. Capital City Go-Go, whatever you
Good
want
to
to call
have
it.
him. Good to have him.
Yeah, he's a French boy. Yeah, I mean, I want to say this was a success. I mean, we got our name out there. We got to tell our story. We got to talk a little this, a little that. I look forward to sort of the evolution of it. I think it's a good way to interact with each other. I mean, ever since you moved away from me, I don't get to see you as much anymore. And then every time we get somebody else involved, it's always a good time too. So I think it could be a fun little addition to the portfolio. And and if it sucks, we'll just scrap it. Whatever.
Yeah, I wanna be able to hear more from our little
Agreed.
community here too. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I think that might take just a little preparation, and I got no problem there. Well, I was talking a little about it even before the idea, but yeah, we get somebody on the horn that's camera ready. I think we'll be able to make that happen, no question.
Love it.
What do you got there? A couple filters.
I found some filters. That one's kind of groovy.
Hey, see if you can do the football one. Maybe we'll end with that. Have you seen the football one where they do the they do like the random team and you pick the quarterback?
Oh, is that on here?
I actually have no idea. I don't know where it comes from. It's
Yeah.
probably. I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't.
I have no idea. My phone's not even scrolling through it anymore.
Gotcha.
I think I broke it.
I've been waiting for one of us, or I guess you in this case. I've been waiting for us to do that, but I think we may have missed our window there. But maybe
For
we'll
what?
do it for fun. That that actually looks pretty sweet. That football thing. You pick your team, quarterback last, and all that. We may have missed our big viral moment.
Yeah. I don't know where that thing is. This is wild. This is kind of funky.
Oh yeah. What's this?
All right, now I'm just playing around too much.
Yeah. No, we'll bring it to a close here. I thought it was a good time. I hope you had a good time. I appreciate you making some time in your evening, especially as busy as tonight was. We'll give it another whirl next week. We got a lot of other stuff going on in the meantime. I think we may very well see our ugly faces or ugly hands. Oh, look at that. Holy shit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Is that a filter? That's trippy.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was like double vision here.
Wait a minute. Get West Coast on here.
Where's Westy?
Yeah,
Oh,
give that guy a deal.
He said something earlier. Let's see.
Isn't there a way to throw him an
Yeah,
invite?
I'm doing it. Yeah, Percy. Yeah, I'll
Let's see let's give him a minute.
yeah. Did you send him something?
No, I don't know if I can from here.
No, I'm doing it. All right. I'm already working on it. I wasn't sure if you already did.
Oh, I guess I can.
Yeah, I already got something typed up here.
All right. Yeah, tell him we got a deal going for the first one.
Just sent. We'll give him a minute. That's actually perfect because it feels like I've had one too many. I don't think we're not going to be able to do this with the cards, are we?
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
We tell them
put a pack up.
Yeah, we got two. Tell them we got two Ant-Mans. All right, yeah, let's see. Oh.
Whoa.
Tripping balls.
Tripping balls. Which one is that?
It's not a filter. You're just drunk.
Oh.
It's the one that's it looks like the bathroom sign, the mail, red and blue. It's like right in the middle. Yeah, it probably looks funny with what's this one? Oh, that's just a little wavy boy. Hey, look who's here. He didn't think he was going to show up. This is what the podcast has been reduced to, Mad Cactus. We had a good we were structured for about 7 minutes, and the rest of it has just been messing with
went
the
off
filters.
the rails.
Ooh. So, Mad Cactus, we are
Get his
goofing
ass
off,
on here.
but we got to round out our podcast with something of substance. So, if your camera ready, then come join us. Come join us.
It'll be very weird.
Come join us.
It's so freaky.
We were trying to get Justin West Coast Breakers to do a personal. He came and went. Oh wow!
Yeah, it's a little too intense.
I think it all is intense. K Wick off the rip. That's a cool name. I like that. Welcome, K Wick.
Oh, Kwick off the rip.
You know K
Loving
Wick?
it.
He left K Wick.
He left pretty Kwick. He's like, where's the cards, man?
Man. My hallucinations haven't kicked in. You got peyote out there.
Peyote?
I'm talking to Mad Cactus. It's literally, peyote is the definition of a mad cactus.
Ah.
So I know what's going on out there.
I feel like I'm in the witness protection program.
You got to you got to get one of those voice manipulator things.
Witness protection program.
That actually isn't that far off from your normal voice. All right, the rails are officially.
Oh, you can see like the 3D mountains if I put my head down.
I do want people to watch these replays. I do.
Put it on TikTok, man. The views are up.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely I'll have to snip some things, patch some things together. I'm gonna have to get into my. Oh, hey, there's some serious crystal life over there.
Yeah, pretty intense. All right, wanted to rip. Not in the cards.
Literally, yeah.
Literally. But all right.
Yeah, it's all good. We
got a lot of ripping and tearing to do tomorrow.
Yeah, we got a nice full schedule. I do think we'll end up going 4 days next week, so maybe we'll rest up a little. Hey,
holy! Hi, boys, friend.
You always know the right time to show up. Just swoop on in. How's life?
There he is.
What's worse than one?
Not once, but twice.
Yeah, twice is nice.
What are you guys doing, man? You guys are in trouble tonight.
Yeah, we were left unsupervised for about a half an hour.
It was bound to happen.
So I had to show up and reel you guys in. If I'm the one reeling people in, we got problems.
Yeah,
we got problems then.
I tried to make up like a little show notes. I followed them for like 1 minute, and then I was like, "Hey, look at this filter."
What is it? Squirrel.
Yeah. So, Mad Cactus, what is next for you in Breaksville?
Ooh.
That's a good question. So, I'm shooting from the hip, man. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna post Friday, and I don't know what it's gonna be, man. I'm gonna let the heart guide me.
Ooh,
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah. So I'm not.
wow.
What I'm not gonna do anymore is I'm not gonna break out a case of something and then try to steam through it, because people get bored, man. As
we were
do
just
I.
talking about that.
As
We
do I.
were talking about that. I do think there's something to it. I think it works if you got 100 people in your live and you blow through it that night.
Yeah.
But if you go back to the well too many times after, I think there is a little bit of fatigue that sets in. But man, it is hard. It's hard to toe that line, and that is what we talked about in the second or third segment of the day. So yeah,
There's a
I'm
new
right there
set
with you.
out every other week. So
Yep.
I completely get everyone wants to get their hands on the new cards of the new set every
Yep.
other week. But as we were saying earlier, these cards aren't going to go out of style. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I got a box of Certified up there. Certified came out months ago, but like that bad boy is packed. Like, it still has the ability to pull the same rookies from this season, whether it's this year or 3 years from now. And that, if hopefully that rookie class is still pumping, that box is only going to get more popular.
Well, I was going to
But
say, talking to J&M Hines about that. He's still sitting on 2020 Chronicles. 2020 Chronicles. He brought in at least a case, and he wanted to venture into breaking, and that was his first purchase. And
Yeah.
I asked him, I said, hey, he asked me if I would help him or break for him, because he wasn't set up for it, but he was going to bring it in, and it was going to be like a little commission thing or something. I'm not sure what
Consignment, something like that.
Yeah. And so I'm like, I'm all for it. Let me know what you want to do. And then he kind of stepped away from the group a little bit. And then, him and I are still keep in touch. And I'm like, what are you going to do with this? And he's like, at this point, he said he wants to sit on it and kind of see what, maybe towards the playoffs, when you got Pro and you got, Herbert in there. And
well, I feel like this could be a little Jerry Springer moment. We actually have J&M Hines in the back. We're going to bring him out to talk to you about how mad No, I'm just messing with you.
I actually got to get in touch with him because he's a big Rams fan, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this week it's a playoff game.
Should we go on live and do a watch party?
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. There's no I pace,
Mm-hmm.
I yell, I cry, I laugh.
Yeah.
It would be a show, but I don't want to put my name on that.
Yeah.
You're not implying that you're the only one doing that, right?
I suppose not, but like my wife doesn't even want to be around me. I kind of don't want to be around me. It's just the game goes like that.
Hey,
It's just all
Cyclone's here.
nerves.
Cyclone, what's up?
Cyclone's here. We've had a lot of people come in. You bring the crowd with you. I appreciate that.
I love it, man.
Yeah. You got your cronies.
I think I am Cyclone's crony. I think I'm in his crew.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep.
Well,
I want to be a part of the Cyclone crew. Where do I register?
You're already in, as far as I'll vouch for it.
Yeah. If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Hey, let's hope that Sunday's game, the Niners show up unlike they did for you in the break. You and I gotta. You
keep bringing it up, and it's killing me.
Well, we gotta talk about it. We gotta.
I don't want to
talk
make
about
this
it.
about me because I at least got 2 cards. But
yeah.
Chasing Mint really, we laid an egg.
Yeah, you guys did not bring the.
We averaged one card apiece.
But I guess that's my fault though.
No. You know
No,
what?
yeah, if he's gonna
I'd
say
rather
it,
you
let's
give it
just
out
let him own it.
to your You made other people happy, and that's all we can ask for. We'd be selfish to we enjoy your company enough to where we can handle.
Can't even finish face live. You don't even.
Yeah, I'm still searching for the words.
Cyclone said he barely got cards, but every card he got was a hitter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he. What was the card? Did he get the Justin Tucker?
No,
Who had the Ravens?
I don't know. I don't know who got that. I can find out.
I might have to hunt. I'll hunt him down.
I'll find out real quick.
Yeah, that would be a fun PC card. Future Hall of Famer. Best to ever do it.
yeah, that was I mean, Cactus always runs a good break, and I've told him this a couple of times since he brought it up that I got blanked with the Niners. Well, first of all, it was my fault. I made the trade to go to the Niners.
Yeah, but how did Philly end up doing?
Well, they got cards.
I was looking out for. Did they get some Jalen?
They got cards, but you know what? It's like,
Yeah.
Because I think the guy I traded with, he was an Eagles fan.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Sure.
he still is.
Yes.
But like,
Present day.
those cards he got wouldn't have done anything for me. I would have rather had a shot at some Niners cards, so it was totally worth it.
Yeah, and to answer your question, that was Jay Rockin, who actually always takes the Ravens, and I should have known that.
Gotcha. Is he a Ravens fan? I'm always surprised. I go on there like 1 minute later, and the Ravens are always gobbled up. There's always a couple guys I like to look for, and they're usually.
I actually know the answer to that question. Jay is pretty reserved, but he has been in the last few breaks. He has definitely taken the Ravens each of those times, and he I don't know if it's a PC thing. I don't know if he's hunting, or what he's got going on, but he has definitely.
Sure.
It could be a price point thing, right? He's trying to hit that Lamar, at the right price. I don't know.
I honestly, I was proud of myself for going for the value pick with the Colts, and I got a Peyton. I think I got a Peyton and Michael Pittman.
Yep.
I like the Peyton. I'm happy with the Peyton.
Yeah.
It was definitely a fun box to watch.
Cyclone setting us up. Stay tuned. We're gonna put another illusions out there. We're gonna make something happen. We'll
I mean, I see a full table of cards right there. Right now, I see a full table.
I'm seeing a lot of cards in front of me right now.
Football.
You're right. There are plenty of cards in front of us, but we're teeing up a hobby box here. I'd like to do it by this time next week. We'll have it broken. But yeah, we ended up getting illusions too. You got the super duper hookup.
You know what? I'm just gonna open this right now. I'm just gonna get it over with.
Do it
Myself.
All right.
Oh,
I'll take the Niners.
And I got the NFC West.
Trey Lance is in here. I freaking know it. I can sense it. He's in there.
We just got a big stock of basketball. I just threw it up there, but all the football's back there, the baseball's back there. This is me cracking open a box 5 minutes before we went on and just building a wall. So it is a lot of basketball. That's the restock today.
All right, boys. I'm gonna let you get back to it.
Yeah.
No. I gotta go.
Yeah. No. I'm breaking up with you. You're not breaking up with me.
Sorry, bud. I gotta go.
Hey, we'll let you go.
Yeah, we gotta let you go. All right, buddy.
That was fun.
All right.
We'll see you next time.
See you, big guy.
Later.
All right, Tyler, we'll close that out on that note. Appreciate you hanging with me. We made 79 minutes, probably only like 15 of good content, but I think it was a fun.
If you condense it down, I think we got a good TikTok 15-second reel.
Oh no, I'm gonna try to stitch something together. And what I really want to do is for next week, I actually want to condense it real time too. We got to find the ebbs and the flows of how to mix in breaks. I know people are going to jump in when we're mid topic. So it's like, I want to set up a queue, but do people want to hang around for a queue? We'll have to figure that all out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
We'll get there.
maybe we tee up some breaks beforehand, and that way it's like, hey, you know, we'll have XYZ come on after the first segment. We'll have to figure that out, and then we'll figure out a way to mix in the ripping and the tearing.
Sounds good.
All right.
Sounds good.
That
All
was
right,
fun. Tell Saber thanks for letting me ruin her drive home.
You got it. Cyclone, thanks for hanging with us, buddy. We'll see you next time.
Appreciate it. See you, Tyler. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us. I know there are a couple folks still with us. Big John watched the full episode with us. He's a part of history. Cyclone, we appreciate you sneaking in here at the end. We didn't end up doing a break tonight, but I mentioned kind of, you know, we're working out the kinks. I want to keep it to where it is sort of podcast / break. But that'll obviously take some massaging. So don't hate us for having a bad first episode. But we had some fun either way. So appreciate everyone. See you tomorrow night. Illusions. 20-pack. I call it a mega, but it's the retail. Blaster baby. 12 card. We're going to have some fun. Hit up the eBay. Pick your team. There's still a lot of 99-cent stuff out there. Don't sleep on the eBay breaks. That's where the value is. Come by, rob us blind, and have some fun. Appreciate it. Take care. Yeah. Hey, good night, Big John. Thanks for hanging.